So this is just like a simple test bed that I have where I have
Good audio.
all the ships in to play around with, and basically here's the Constellation that's in the engine. Just remember this isn't lit, and essentially it's just got one big sort of master animation that runs through the range of motion and all the pieces. But I'll start it up for you so you can sort of see. But it's 1.3 million polys for the Constellation here, so you'll sort of see the VTOLs doing the front things, the missiles there deploying. In fact, I'm going to actually I'm going to stop this for 1 second, and I'm going to go down and make the speed a little slower. So let's do 0.5 so everything doesn't move so quick. And we are going to play again. So here we go. Let's play. You can see, and like here, like deployment of the missiles out of the side. And I think let's go down into the cockpit area. You can see the side chairs. The main one actually also moves around. So you have full 360. Let's just zoom around. And again, there's no lighting here. So I think there's a bunch of other stuff that's going to happen. So let's see. I'll stop.
Don't go into the disc. You're gonna cry.
There we are. So like here's the deployment of your heating area and stuff. Yeah, that's going to go up and then go down. If we go out here, I believe we'll see. So I think the upper turret's going to deploy pretty soon. Engines are still moving on the side, sorry. They're deploying, moving here. Range of motion down here. Landing skids deployed. So where are we going to go? When's the engines? So the engines, the rear engines move and deploy depending on your speed configuration. Okay, and here is like the upper turret deploying, so the armor shielding coming up, and it deploys, and then the top turret comes up, and then it's just going to do a range of motion. It will show around, and of course if we look in, you can actually see if I can move with it. That'll be your position as a gunner. So I'm kind of trying to keep moving with it, going back. You can see that on his feet. So this would be like if you got up in the position you'd be gunning, and there'll actually be more moving. The HUD display will be proper and display here. Let's see, the turret's firing up, and then there'll be recoil and all the rest. So you'll start to see the recoil right there, which it kind of maybe have something like that. And now I think it's going to, after that's finished, it will sort of deploy down. So, there we go. So it, like the thing would deploy down, and I'm just doing this all manually, but you would see the armor stuff closing around you. So anyway, let's just go down, and like kind of one of the cool things is, oops, where did I go? Is it wrong way? Right. So I sort of missed this because this chair, but the cool way is the way you actually enter it is like if you're sitting here in one of the side chairs and you come to attack, you would get out of this chair, you'd run over and get in here, and then the two command chairs, one goes up into the turret in the top and the other one goes into the turret in the bottom, which currently is just deploying, I believe. So there's the turret in the bottom that's also deployed and does the same stuff. Goes through its range of motion. Firing, and again, all this isn't lit yet. It's just showing kind of like the animation detail that's in it and the level of attention to detail. So it goes back up, and all the plating comes over there. And then that's kind of the how you would get into the ship. You can see like how the what? So I'm going to speed it up a bit more, just so we'll do one more cycle and stop. You see the main command chair. You can see. Yeah, actually, I should show the hull. So let me just go forward here and show. Like this is kind of how the back hull where the ship would be. So let's do this again because this will. So you can sort of see there. You drop down, the hull's down and drop down. Comes back up. Closes up. I can't remember where the rest of the things open. But just like here, none of this is lit back here. But like if I went through this door, would normally open up. There's actually a floor slippery, one wet shower that you can go in the back of. So anyway, yeah, this is, and then that's the airlock that opens down at the end where we came up. So all right, there we go. That is a let's see what it would feel like sitting in the main driver's chair of the. Maybe you'll probably see me around. So here the angle's not right because I'm just going in the editor, but. It's kind of like your cockpit view in the Constellation if you're doing that.
So Chris is getting ready to drop this piece.
So anyway, that's a quick sneak peek of the Constellation. It's going to be lit, and all this stuff's going to happen. You move around, get into the seats, go up into the guns, do all this other great stuff. Fly around, you can see your deployment, the engines change, do the attitude. In fact, I guess maybe the engines will... See the opening of the airlock, the closing of the airlock. Cool. I think. See all that from the outside, deploying, moving back. Missiles one last time. Going back, goes up. Goes in the back here. Those are the missile pylons that deploy, engines deploy, and then also if you take a look at these engines, they change their attitude for movement when you're flying around. All right, that's the end. So I'll
Just click stop streaming.
stop streaming. Okay, bye. I hope